Huntington Bank Field. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. I'll throw it. That's a quick hitter. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that was the Dolphins' first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Find to see, left side, he's off to the races. He's all the way home, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Right.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. A gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throw here, third down. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Cougar Knights.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Bronco leading. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Another carry for it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 3.
They're throwing it. Gets it to him on the screen. Going to the right. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up their opening drive. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 by 6. 60.
He'll look to throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Cardinal. 7 Cardinal.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 Tigers. Trap 60. 19 Tigers.
3rd and long for him here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. And on 4th and 2, they are going for it. 4th down, pass coming. Short pass brought in. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Shaq. Cougar 19.
From the red zone now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. Go check. Let's go now. Ready?
The only back gets the handoff. He picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Okay.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19. Go.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready.
He'll work against the blitz. Completed to his running back. He is hauled down right at that midfield track. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. 19 tight. Rambo 80.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Irving gets it on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We're gonna make that first mistake, man.
As a play caller, kid, I would always
Somebody gonna get them motherfuckers first.
Draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Once again, Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pass play coming here. And there's a man there. It's interception.
And there goes the first mistake of the ball game, boys.
Well, every once in a while, this game of football becomes a game of chess. And how are you going to get your defensive players in the right spot, the right place? That dime defense, well, that was the right call. So many eyes on the football. And more importantly, the ability to go finish that interception.
Come on. Set. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Browns first down. We've set it downs from the 37.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. It's his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Brought down by Julian Blackman. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
70 Timber. Go, Riggs. Go. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the 6.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
70 Cougar 19.
3rd down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Dicker connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go now. 70, let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Hits the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45.
The longer I do this, Kate, and certainly at the NFL level, you feel how important those minutes are going into half how important they are coming out of half, especially when you're looking at a deficit they are. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working now from the gun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Second down now. They need 7. Downs will go in motion left. Pass play now. Cut at the 10-yard line. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game.
Dolphins 21.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now give on the counter. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
3, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go check, go check. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready, ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18. Hurt.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Frame on. There he has it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Throwing now on 1st down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Chap 60, Chap 60. Cut 19, Warriors 70.
Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Let's go. 19, 18.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st down Miami.
From the red zone on 1st. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Go.
He's going to throw it again. Caught near the goal line. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Going power with a big tight end. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Trying to run with Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's another for Irving. And he will knock it in. The defense holds. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. QB sneak coming. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Desperation time here. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Another carry for him. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Cut 19.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They put a receiver in motion left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. counter. Dowdle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Dolphins trail by a field goal. First down from the 42. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. This one finds Irving. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now to throw. And he's caught. He's got ground. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete. And that
Over with. Over with. Wait, nigga.